How are you holding up? Long day? Hey, this ain't been that long. We've just been so it's kind of late, but we've only been streaming for like 7.5 hours. So we're good to go. Hey, tornado or not, this big burst of wind that has been building up here, that's about to come through Tuttle. That's about to be a problem here. Definitely going to have some damaging winds come through Tuttle over the next couple of minutes. Are you planning on streaming later today? I'm not planning on it, but I will if I need to. Once again, we're living by the whiz. What is the? I'll tell you. I'll give you some inside baseball on what our threshold for today is going to be. Technically, 70. So it's 120. Yeah. So if the weather intensity score gets over 1, so at some point I'm going to have to go to bed. Probably just as soon as we figure out what's going to happen here in Oklahoma City. Like if the storm dissipates or if it goes past Oklahoma City. One of those two things will mark the end of the stream. I'll go to sleep. I'll wake up. And from the time I wake up until late afternoon tomorrow, if the weather intensity score goes over 100, and that's actually very possible because tomorrow's storms, although it doesn't look like they're going to be incredibly strong, like there's not a huge tornado threat or anything. There's probably going to be widespread coverage. There's going to be a lot of warnings and a lot of low-level warnings will lead to a high-intensity score in the same way that just a few high-level. Yeah, let's check it back in on the Sweetwater storm. We do continue to have a radar-indicated tornado over here now. We no longer have a confirmed tornado or anything like that with this, but the rotation's still there. Prentice and Liberty, you guys need to be sheltering. That's a dangerous spot. That is a dangerous spot. Make sure you're in your safe spot at least for the next 23 minutes. Also, y'all watch out in Elk City.
This tornado warning has been upgraded. New information.
Okay,
this tornado warning has been upgraded.
It was radar indicated. Now it is broadcast media confirmed. Broadcast media confirmed. What is that, Val? Is that Cat Val Gaster? Is that who got that? Well, Storm Runner Media is right there in the same exact area. So we'll watch them here. But hey, listen, no boots on the ground. The National Weather Service was saying that the radar indicated. Now we've got confirmation that we actually might have it back on the ground here between Prentice and Liberty. That's south and east of Sweetwater. So I can tell you without a doubt that in like the town of Sweetwater or the little community of Sweetwater there, we don't have a tornado. If it's happening to the south and east of town, between probably north and west of Sayre, between Prentice and New Liberty. So take shelter now. Storm Runner Media is right where the tornado would be if there is one. So we're going to continue to watch this stream as the storm gets closer. Yeah, long day in Oklahoma City. You guys have been up since 5 a.m. with these tornado warnings and stuff. Now here we are. By the way, if you're in Oklahoma City, you're waking up, you're watching this, you're like, oh man, what's going on? I can't wait to go back to bed. You probably will get a little bit of a break, but it's going to be a stormy night. This will not be the last tornado warning that Oklahoma City's under today. There will be more. I think you won't be done until probably 6, 7 a.m. tomorrow. Or today, I guess. Yeah. Tomorrow, today. Well, you got 6 more minutes and it'll be today for you, but it's already today for me.
Don't forget to copy that if you want to play some games later.
Well, this hits St. Louis? No.
Yeah.
No, you guys are good. So if you're just now tuning in, this is a live look at a storm chaser who's out there in the Sweetwater, Texas area.
Yep.
We've
So
got
you see the profile
you know, a
picture?
confirmed
How it
report of
has,
a tornado being on the ground out here.
Grogu and
So we are
the,
watching it very closely. I do want to go back and I want to look at our tornado warning for Oklahoma City. Once again, 101,000 people currently under a tornado warning over here. Good news is rotation's letting up a lot, actually. So that's good. There is a secondary supercell that we've been watching for a while that's kind of formed up here. There's a little bit of rotation over here just south of Yukon. But I've actually been watching this pretty closely. The exact part of the sky that the rotation went over. We just so happen to have a camera on that, thanks to Chris Novi. And I didn't see much rotation at all. So it's out there. We've got some converging winds. We do have something to watch out for here as it moves up towards Bethany. But it's nothing. I wouldn't be too concerned about it outside of the hail and the wind that's going to be coming along with this storm. Big time rotation was present earlier near Minko, and that's kind of lit up as well. But, man, we've got a really strong burst of winds moving through Tuttle. I don't know what's going to happen here. There's a chance that this storm continues to kind of recycle and we end up getting another tornado warning. If that happens any farther east, it's going to be in Moore, Norman, the Tinker Force, the Air Force Base over there, and maybe over there towards Newalla. But right now, it looks to me like this is kind of unwinding a little bit, and we're starting to see more of just a wind threat. But that happened with this same storm earlier, and it kind of wrapped back up into a circulation, so we'll see. All right, right now, the only thing that we know for sure is that you should be taking shelter if you're in Mustang, Bridge Creek, Newcastle, Tuttle, out here in Canadian, Cleveland, and Grady counties in Oklahoma. We want you to take shelter now. And then back here in our confirmed tornado storm, we're still watching, you know, all of our storm chasers out here who are on this and not hearing anything from them. So either the tornado is no longer down or it's just really hard to see. Because I'm telling you, Storm Runner Media, they're right. They're probably closer to where the tornado would be than anybody else. But they are behind the rear flank. So like the view would be a little bit obstructed from their current viewpoint. So I don't want to jump the gun and say that there's nothing going on out here, because obviously there is. And hopefully everybody's taking shelter out there in New Liberty. Brandon, thanks for the gifted. Yeah, so here's a great view from Storm Runner once again of that storm. We can see it a little bit better now that we're on the rooftop cam. And he's honestly a little bit farther away from it now than he was, I would say, about 5 minutes ago. He's probably having to take this Highway 152 here, which is going to put him just a little bit farther away from the base than what we maybe need to be. But hey, good thing we've got these polygons, right? Doesn't matter. If you're inside the polygon, respect it and take shelter. Ryan, Norman, Oklahoma. There's nothing going on in Norman right now, but there is a tornado warned storm to your west. If this storm continues and it kind of cycles up another area of rotation as it approaches Norman, there will be a tornado warning issued for Norman sometime tonight. But right now, currently, I don't see that happening. There's no rotation anymore at this point. We've got a very strong gust of wind blowing through Tuttle. This is going to come up towards Mustang, Bridge Creek, Newcastle, and the Will Rogers Airport. But right now, there's literally no tornado. So we're going to stay in our safe spots. We're going to respect the polygon for the next 30 minutes. just in case, right? But the rotation has calmed down a lot, and it is even possible that the Weather Service will actually cancel this tornado warning prematurely. And we're going to wait for their word on that, right? Before we start making decisions about whether or not we're going to come out of our safe spots. Portales, you guys are now under a severe thunderstorm warning over here in Roosevelt County, New Mexico. About 18,000 people under the gun for half-dollar size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. We also did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning for Lipscomb County, Texas, and Ochiltree County, Texas. Perryton and Spearman, you guys are getting hit really hard again by a pretty strong storm with half-dollar size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. That's going to continue down towards Dare Rosette and Follett next. Also, just got a new severe thunderstorm warning for Woodward. Strong storm coming out of Kansas towards Laverne and Buffalo. Get ready for it. There's the tornado sniffer. What's up, Brad? Ooh, we just lost all of our Oklahoma cameras. Power outage?
Man, you just thought I was kidding about chasing till 2 a.m. No, headed down south right now. Probably going to go to Elk City and decide if I can get there by dropping southwest into it on Interstate 40 or if I need to go south on that highway. But I'm going to try to get on it. It does look better on velocity now. I was going to stay out front because it didn't look very impressive for a little while. So, but it's strengthening back up again, so we're going to draw back south into it.
Interesting. So that's the latest from Brad Arnold. I've got to do something real quick to fix Oklahoma. Uno momento. Y'allbot, why don't you say something? Why don't you make yourself useful here? What kind of reports we got going on out there? Y'allbot.
We've got multiple storm reports coming in from the last half hour across West Texas and the Oklahoma Panhandle. We've seen strong thunderstorm winds in West Texas, with a 65-mile-per-hour gust clocked south of Olton in Lamb County and 60-mile-per-hour near Goree in Knox County. Plus, the fire department in Guymon, Oklahoma, reported golf ball-sized hail.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and call out this new tornado warning because it does include Elk City. Elk City, Oklahoma, you guys are now under a tornado warning this is going to be for Beckham, Roger Mills, and Washita counties in Oklahoma. We've got a tornado potentially coming down towards Sayre and Elk City. Now, this is back to radar indicated rotation. We no longer have any sort of confirmation that this is down. I know that Val Castor and these guys are saying that there was a tornado down at one point. As far as we know, it is not. However, the storm is capable of producing another one, and we've got to get to shelter here in Sayre and Elk City. Interstate 40 between those two towns is going to be a very dangerous place. All right, so we don't want anybody on that road if they don't have to be. Yeah, so Elk City and Carter. This is Beckham, Roger Mills, and Washita. Is how do you guys say Washita for Washita? All these counties in Oklahoma. We've got about 20,000 people in the path there, so hopefully everybody's taking shelter. Washita. Okay, all right, my bad. There's another place. I can't remember if it was Wisconsin or what, but it's spelled the exact same way, and it's definitely Wichita. So sorry if I'm getting it mixed up there. All right, the tornado warning in Oklahoma City has been allowed to expire. Thank goodness. Once again, that rotation had calmed down a lot there, so we no longer have a tornado warning in OKC. You guys can go back to sleep if you're trying to get some rest, but have a way of getting a warning. Have a way of getting warnings, because there's going to be more tonight, y'all. Just real quick before you head out, this is going to be what the radar could look like tonight. This is pretty much what it looks like right now. We're going to have a couple floating supercells coming around. I think that one that's interacting with Elk City right now might be the next problem in Oklahoma City in the next couple hours. And then this big line of storms is going to come through about 5 or 6 a.m., and that'll have its own threats with it. And then you'll be done. You'll be done with strong storms likely after 7, 8 a.m. And hopefully we won't have to worry about it again for a while. Oops, wait, whoop. Ooh, yeah, we'll be back here together on the 8th. Get some rest, y'all. You've had a long day in Oklahoma City. All right, back down here towards Elk City. You guys are under a tornado warning right now. And once again, hopefully everybody's getting to shelter. This is a very dangerous storm. Yeah, Storm Runner Media is still on that. Brad and Storm Runner Media are both on that. Yeah, I'll put them up. Yeah, this is our only tornado warning right now. So that's where we're going to focus on for a little bit. What do you use for the future radar? That's the HRRR, the high resolution rapid refresh model. I was looking at it on Pivotal Weather. Is there a place you can look at that for free? You can't. Pivotal Weather's free, isn't it? Like it's got ads and stuff, but one of the things, and I don't know, honestly, I don't even know if I should say this. I think I might be leaking information, but if you have the WeatherWise app, that's something that they're working on. So yeah, it's just a forecast model called the HRRR. If you watch your local news and they show the future radar 9 times out of 10, that's what it is. Why'd you stop using Omega? Just because I met the WeatherWise guys, and I was like, wow, you guys are pretty cool guys, and I was like, let me see this app, and I was like, wow, this is a really good app, and it had been about a year since I'd worked with Radar Omega, and I was like, you know what, I'd like to work with a radar app again, and here are these guys, I really like these guys, and they've got this app, and here we are today, And here's the main thing about it, right? Radar Omega is a good app, y'all. I stand by it. Every time I sat here and said, "Hey guys, you should go get Radar Omega," I meant that, and I hope you got it. I hope you learned how to use it, and I hope you love it. But now when I say, "Hey guys, you should get WeatherWise," I also mean that. And to the new people in my audience, I think it's actually a better deal because it's free. You know what I mean? With any of these other radar apps, you got to pay $9 just to get in the door, just to look at the daggone map. And you already pay taxes for radar, if you didn't know that. Every app that's serving you radar data gets it for free. They're not paying a dime for it. They're paying for server space and stuff like that, but your tax dollars pay for the radar. So I think it's awesome that they're giving that high resolution radar out for free, weather-wise. And hopefully that'll become the new standard in the industry. And they're updating the app almost weekly with new features. So that's what I like to call plumb wild, which is good in this instance. Oh boy, we got Brandon Kopic in the chat. Corey's in here too. I got to get Y'allbot to roast Corey, because he's already roasted. Y'allbot's already roasted Brandon, but not Corey. Any tornadoes for Tulsa? No, we've got one tornado warning right now, and that's going to be for Beckham, Roger Mills, and Ouachita counties in Oklahoma. Oklahoma City's no longer under a tornado warning. Y'all are under a severe thunderstorm warning, though. We're going to have lots of lightning and all that kind of stuff over the next little bit. Let me see if my traffic cameras are working again yet. Oh, come on. I pushed all of those buttons, and they don't even work. Okay, well, we're going to have some lightning out here in Oklahoma City. But Tulsa, there actually is one storm just to the south of town that we're keeping an eye on. It's right now it's below severe limits. It's a special weather statement. We're talking about maybe some grape-sized hail and less than 30-mile-per-hour winds here. But if this continues to grow and if this gets stronger, it's something that we'll have to watch. It does have what looks to be a hook on here, but I don't see a whole lot of rotation on velocity. So not a whole lot to worry about just yet, but if you're in Broken Arrow or Wagner, we're going to keep an eye on this for you. Grapes are different sizes. If I say there's grape-sized hail, you know about what I'm talking about, daggone it. Brad Kopic. Got him. Don't make me get Brandon Arnold out here. I do that all the time. I don't know why. I don't remember who I was talking to the other day. I was talking to somebody about you, Brandon. It was good, I promise. I promise we was talking only good things. And I called you Brad multiple times. And they were like, is something wrong with you, Ryan? Are you okay? And I was like, no. Yeah, so the good news is I don't see any rotation at all with the Oklahoma City storm. Definitely our biggest problem right now.
Yeah, calling me Brad's really not that good of an idea.
I forgot Brandon could call on Zello. Man, if I would have known that, I would. That kind of freaked me out, Brandon. It came out of nowhere. I started to look behind me. But Carter and Elk City, you guys are the next in line here for the rotating part of the storm, okay? I don't see any way to confirm this, so that's good news, but definitely still staying in our safe spots in Elk City and Carter for the next 31 minutes. All right, while we wait on the next radar scan, Y'allbot is begging me to roast Corey Gherkin. So I'm going to let that happen. And while that happens, I'm going to go get myself something to drink here. So give me just a second. And I will be able to hear this. I'll be just off screen a little bit.
Hold up, Ryan. We got a real hero in the chat, Storm Chaser Corey Gherkin, who just boldly proclaimed, and I am not making this up, I'll show you something intense. Oh, are you, Corey? Is it going to be that groundbreaking footage of you bravely facing down a slightly overcast sky? Or perhaps the intense drama of you misplacing your pocket thermometer? Sweetheart, the only thing intense here is the secondhand cringe. Go chase a gentle breeze. That's probably more your speed.
Ooh, got him.
Got him.
Got him. Oh, man. Oh, they upgraded that storm.
Well, I never.
That was Corey. They upgraded that storm in Roosevelt County to considerable as well. So got golf ball size hail coming across Highway 70 now. It looks like, honestly, the biggest part of that storm's missing Portales. Palmer County, Texas, you guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning as well. Freona, get ready. All the stuff floating north of Lubbock is below severe limits. It's just putting on a nice light show for us. That's all. Weather intensity score is down to 49.13, y'all. Things are calming down a little bit. So we're going to, since Brad's out here inspecting this storm from, he's getting right under it to see what's going on. We're going to stay on the air for a little while longer, but I do need to go to sleep at some point because I want to stream again tomorrow. If there's actually going to be this mesoscale convective system that hits Little Rock, Jonesboro, Memphis, Clarksville, Nashville, Knoxville, Huntsville, I mean, we're going to have to be live for that. Lord goodness, that's y'all country. That's where most of you guys are. Y'all watch out for grapes. Do you think Tulsa will get bad overnight? So yes, I think there will be a couple bad storms in Tulsa tonight. I don't want to sugarcoat it. There's going to be a couple bad storms. How bad will they be? With storms like this, it's actually kind of hard to tell. But we're definitely going to have some damaging winds. We're going to have some potential hail, and there is a tornado threat. But I think the big thing is going to be a very strong line of winds that's going to be coming through Tulsa. And that'll probably happen. Oh, man. At a certain time. Give me just a second. Honestly, the thing about it is the storms are not going to really stop. So right now you're having a little storm out there near Tulsa. We're going to have little stuff like this floating around Tulsa all night. And but I would say the strongest storms are going to be moving into the Tulsa area around 5 a.m. And then you'll be done by 7 a.m. So 5 to 6 a.m. to 7 to 8 a.m. That's going to be your time period where you're watching out. Yep, so the rotation, even with this storm over here near Elk City, is letting up a little bit. We'll see what Brad Arnold has to say about the storm as he gets out there and inspects the rear. Once we get the all clear about the rear here, we will probably call it a day. Y'allbot's just trying to, or
Hiya, pal.
now
bruh.
I'm calling Brandon Y'allbot.
No.
Y'allbot's trying
you?
to. I did
No.
it again. Brandon's trying to get roasted.
To like 4 people in Discord.
Y'allbot will tell
But
you
besides that, no.
how big a grape is if
Why?
you really
Why'd
want
you think I was streaming?
Y'allbot to do that. I don't know if I would be asking for that though.
Because why? Are you streaming? Are you streaming?
Yeah, we still got 15,000
yeah?
people out there
On
under a
what?
tornado warning right now. So I wish I could give you
TikTok.
the y'all
Nice.
clear, but
How
it's
many
not
people have you
happening.
seen
When National Weather
doing,
Service,
you know,
when
jacking
they've
off
got these
so far?
polygons out, what we do is we respect them. All right,
It's
and we're gonna.
close to like 600 so far for me, and it's horrible. Well, you have a good rest of your night. Huh? Can you sing a song? Yeah, sure.
What'd you say?
Go for
Oh,
it. I
I'm
don't
fucking
care.
jamming, jerking off, doing all of the above, baby. No, I'm just fucking with you.
Mm,
I am
I
jamming though, yeah.
can't sing. It's up to you, bro.
The whole what? Heard that?
The whole stream on YouTube heard that shit, bro.
Oh, good. I'm glad they did. I hope they did.
Family friendly, yep.
Shut up before I beat
We're not family friendly.
No, the fucking kids were like, "We'll sing you a song as long as it's family friendly," and then busted out with a bunch of bullshit, saying nigga and shit
How many
like
people
that.
are
It's like,
watching?
bro,
None.
Huh?
Right now. Doesn't mean people won't watch it later on. And
Tell
I
whoever's
must-
watching your stream to suck my nuts.
suck 'em dry. Suck 'em.
What? You didn't. Did you honestly think I was gonna make a server in the first place, or did you think I was joking? Oh, damn it, you fuck you right, you fucking contagious asshole. Your mom?
Weird, bro. What's up, bro? Weird, right?
Look, it's gonna storm all night around Oklahoma City. I wish I had better news for you, but it's gonna be a
Right,
long.
definite wall
night.
cloud on this storm. This tornado warned near Elk City. If you put my stream up, you should be able to see it. It's a little bit delayed.
It's going to be a long night of severe weather around Oklahoma City. Now, we're going to have a little bit of a break here. What I would recommend do if you're from Oklahoma City, Norman, anywhere around there, even Tulsa, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Have a way of getting woken up by alerts. Have a buddy call you that watches the weather at night. Watch the Y'allbot channel. Turn the alerts on your phone. Just make sure you have a way of getting alerts tonight. Because... like I said, I don't think that we've seen our last tornado warning in the OKC metro area for the day. So, yeah, I think that pretty soon here we're going to start wrapping it up. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, today, my bad. Tomorrow, today. I don't look at days I don't look at the clock. All right? My days are when I go to sleep and then I wake up again. Now it's tomorrow. All right?
Hey, Ryan, also,
A
when you
new
have a second,
tornado
let me know.
warning has been issued. A new
Let's hear
tornado
from Brad.
warning has
Go
been
ahead,
issued.
Brad. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Ain't no way. Look at this. So right over here in the past couple of
Hey,
seconds.
I just turned on your stream again. Heard you were trying to wrap things up. If folks want to, I'm going to be out covering this as it heads into Oklahoma City. Like I said, I've got a hotel in Oklahoma City, so as long as there's tornadoes out here, tornado warnings, we'll be out covering. If people want to watch the channel as well, I can do my best to, go if there are multiple warnings or things like that as well. So I'll be out here as well.
Absolutely. Storm Chaser Brad Arnold. If you guys want to go follow him on YouTube, he's going to be out there. If you guys are wanting to not go to sleep, you can watch Brad Arnold tonight. But I think I'm actually going to stay on the air just for a little bit longer here because we've had a surprise spin up happen right here in the past couple of frames. So we had probably, I would say, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes ago, you could start seeing it. And then boom, we've got a tornado warning here for Cedar Valley. Now, the good news is I don't see anything on the correlation coefficient that would indicate that there's a debris signature. But man, that's a great move from Norman. Hey, this is why it's Norman, right? Norman, Oklahoma, great weather service down there. Great warning for this spin up tornado that's happened north of Oklahoma City inside of a honestly, you wouldn't expect to see it there, but I believe what's happening is this is your supercellular structure right here, and then it's kind of getting nudged by that big blob of rain that's coming out of the Oklahoma City area. Really kind of tightened things up, and now we've got ourselves a tornado here near Cedar Valley. Let me pull up some more mesoscale detailed information here about that. Let's see what's... I don't know how populated this area is, but I've got a feeling that there's stuff around here. A lot of the tornadoes that we've been covering recently, there's no stuff around them. Yeah, so this velocity couplet, the coordinates copy over to a place called Goss Lake, and then also the Cedar Valley Pro Wash. If you know where the Valley Bar and Grill is, and right next to Cedar Valley and the Harmony Community Church, that's about where that tornado would be if it's on the ground. And then if this continues to move in the way that it's going right now, it's going to cross Highway 33 near Cyclone Septics. What? Cyclone Septics? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, that's literally the place where this potential tornado is about to cross Highway 33. And then that's going to continue to go on up towards the Cimarron River. So take shelter out here in Logan County, Oklahoma. Now, the good news is it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of people that live out here. The estimated population of the polygon is about 700. And honestly, most of those people live right there around the Cedar Valley area, which is where the tornado would be right now. Now, we just got another scan in on the radar, and it looks like it's gone. And it's gone. So great catch from the Weather Service down there in Norman, Oklahoma. Great warning. You often don't see warnings that quick on those. So, good stuff. Those tornadoes don't want to let people sleep. Yeah, I know it. I know it. They're just going to keep on doing it, ain't they? If we decided that we were going to wait until there was no tornado warnings before we ended the stream, we would just never stop. Yeah, I think the tornado lifted before it got to Cyclone Septics. That would have been plumbing wild. I got to give credit to Matt Ludvigsen. I just read that. Plumbing wild. Oh, man. Yeah, there's still a tornado warning up there for that Logan County cell, but the tornado's it's gone. It's gone. It came and then it went. It's plumb gone. Oh, okay. I think I am going to end it now. I'm going to try to sleep, and tomorrow we'll probably go live again. If we don't go live, I don't know what we're going to do, but we'll probably make a video maybe. Something's going to happen tomorrow. Something is going to happen tomorrow. I don't know what it is yet. So make sure you subscribe and you turn notifications on, and we'll see you tomorrow at some point. Redirect is set. So we're going to, if you stay where you are, you're going to go to the Y'allbot channel. But also, if you want to go hang out with Brad as he drives to Oklahoma City, you can go to Brad Arnold's YouTube channel as well, okay? Good night. See you tomorrow.